Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for February 15, 2021 from Luke chapter 7. Are you the one who is to come? Previously we heard Jesus healing the sick, driving out demons, and even raising the dead. And you may remember John the Baptist, who said of Jesus in John chapter 1 verse 29, the next day John the Baptist saw Jesus coming toward him and said, "Behold, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world." But then something happens to John. We'll pick it up from Luke chapter 3 verse 19. But Herod the Tetrarch, who had been reproved by him for Herodias his brother's wife, and for all the evil things that Herod had done, added this to them all, that he locked up John in prison. So John was in prison, and while in prison, John was probably lonely, and life was not easy. John's disciples were following Jesus and decided to pay John a visit. Verse 18, the disciples of John reported all these things to him, and John, calling two of his disciples to him, sent them to the Lord, saying, "Are you the one who is to come, or shall we look for another?" We don't know the reason why John asked these questions. It may be because John was in prison, and he might have been a little bit lonely and was a little unsure of things, or maybe just John wanted to repoint his disciples back to Jesus. Verse 20, and when the men who had come to Jesus, they said, "John the Baptist had sent us to you, saying, 'Are you the one who is to come, or shall we look for another?' In that hour he healed many people of diseases and plagues and evil spirits, and on many who were blind he bestowed sight. And he answered them, 'Go and tell John what you have seen and heard. The blind receive their sight, the lame walk, lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear, and the dead are raised up. The poor have good news preached to them, and blessed is the one who is not offended by me.'" Were people offended by Jesus? Notice what Jesus says in the Gospel of John, chapter 10, verse 32. Jesus answered them, "I have shown you many good works from the Father. For which of them are you going to stone me?" The Jews answered him, "It is not for a good work that we are going to stone you, but for blasphemy, because you, being a man, make yourself God." Yes, people were offended by Jesus, not because of all the miracles, but because Jesus was teaching them that, yes, he is the Son of God. Because you, being a man, make yourself God. Well, God takes on flesh and blood. He visits his people. Yes, this is God in the flesh. Well, that does answer the question that John's disciples asked. Is Jesus the one who is to come? The Son of God? The Messiah? The answer is yes. Join me again tomorrow as we hear about a reed shaken by the wind. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for watching, and please take an opportunity to share this video with others. If you have enjoyed these daily devotions, please consider making a donation to Peace Lutheran Church, 24024 West Main Street, Plainfield, Illinois, 60544. Thank you again for watching.